Have you ever woken up in the morning, sitting on the edge of your bed, feeling a little more stiff than usual? You try to stand, but your legs feel heavier, as if they've forgotten how to move the way they once did. You lift your arms, but it takes more effort than it used to. You walk a little slower, not from pain, but because your body just doesn't feel quite as strong. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, particularly after 60, it's natural for our muscles to weaken. But what many don't realize is that this muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, doesn't have to be a given. It's not just the passing of time, it's also the way we live, the choices we make, and yes, how we support our bodies in these later years. But here's something you might not expect. While you sleep, your body is doing some of the most important work to rebuild and restore itself. That's right, when you sleep, your muscles are repairing and growing stronger, but only if you give them the right tools to work with. And those tools? They come from what you eat. Now, I'm not talking about fancy supplements or meals that take hours to prepare. I'm talking about simple, natural foods, gentle, nourishing bedtime snacks that work while you sleep. These foods quietly support your body's repair work, helping your muscles restore themselves and leaving you feeling just a little stronger when you wake up. In this story, we'll take a look at 4 powerful, natural foods that can support your muscles and help you fight muscle loss, improve your sleep, and wake up feeling better each day. Stay with me till the end. You'll be surprised by how something as simple as a spoonful of food before bed can make all the difference. Before we dive in, I'd love for you to hit the like button, subscribe to our Health 365 community, and share in the comments. Have you ever tried a bedtime snack that helped you feel better in the morning? I can't wait to hear your experiences. 1. The sleep-inducing kiwi, a sweet helper for your muscles. Let's begin with something simple, but surprisingly effective. It's small, green, fuzzy on the outside. It's sweet on the inside, a humble fruit that many of us might overlook, the kiwi. You may think of it as just another snack, or perhaps something to add to a fruit salad. But what if I told you that this little fruit could play a significant role in improving both your sleep and muscle recovery? I remember sitting down with Robert, a 75-year-old retired mechanic. One afternoon, over a cup of tea, he shared with me that for the past few years, he had been struggling with sleep. I wake up feeling stiff, and my legs don't feel like they belong to me anymore. He said with a tired sigh, "I'm not in pain, but I'm weak, exhausted, and every morning feels like a battle." Robert thought it was simply part of growing older, something unavoidable. After listening to his concerns, I suggested a small change to his routine. Why don't you try eating 2 kiwis an hour before bed every night for the next 2 weeks? I could see the skepticism in his eyes, but he agreed. It seemed like such a small, harmless change, yet the results would surprise him. 2 weeks later, Robert called me with excitement in his voice. "You won't believe it. I'm sleeping through the night now, and when I wake up, I feel so much lighter and more flexible. It's like I can move again without all the creaking and stiffness." What made this little green fruit so special? Kiwi is rich in melatonin, a natural hormone that helps signal to your brain that it's time to wind down and sleep. Many people turn to melatonin supplements for better rest, but kiwi offers a natural, food-based version that's more easily absorbed by your body. Studies have shown that kiwi can significantly improve sleep quality, especially in older adults. For someone like Robert, this simple adjustment helped restore his ability to rest well, which in turn helped him feel more energized. But the benefits don't stop there. While you sleep, your body works hard to repair and rebuild muscles, especially during the deeper stages of rest. Kiwi can help you reach these deeper stages of sleep, which are essential for muscle recovery. For someone in Robert's situation, this means waking up with more strength and flexibility, feeling like his muscles are recovering properly overnight. For older adults, the connection between quality sleep and muscle health is particularly important. As we age, muscle recovery takes longer, and sleep disturbances can make the process even harder. The kiwi, a simple and natural fruit, has proven itself to be an ally in both sleep and muscle health. By incorporating it into your nightly routine, you might just find that both your body and mind feel a little more rested, a little more refreshed, and a little stronger each day. 2. The power of eggs. A nighttime protein boost. Let's take a moment to talk about something we all know well: eggs. You've likely cracked one open many times, whether for breakfast or as part of a meal. But did you know that eggs can do wonders for your muscles while you sleep, especially for those of us over 60? I met Linda, a 68-year-old retired nurse, who had been struggling with leg weakness and muscle fatigue for some time. She shared with me, "Every morning, it feels like my legs are made of rubber. I can't even walk without wobbling a bit. It's frustrating, and I just can't seem to find a solution." Like many older adults, Linda's body wasn't able to recover as quickly as it once did. Over time, her muscle mass had decreased, and she found herself feeling weaker each day. After trying various treatments and exercises with limited results, she was feeling discouraged. But when we looked at her diet, I noticed one simple thing that could make a difference. I suggested she try eating one soft-boiled egg an hour before bed, just one, to give her muscles the overnight boost they needed. At first, she wasn't sure it would work. But after 2 weeks, she called me and said, "I didn't expect much, but wow, I don't feel wobbly anymore. I feel stronger. I feel like I'm waking up with more energy." What made this small change so effective? Eggs are a powerhouse of protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for muscle growth and repair. One of the key players in this process is leucine, an amino acid that helps trigger muscle protein synthesis, the process that helps your body rebuild muscle. And for older adults, getting enough leucine is crucial, as our bodies require a higher dose of protein to achieve the same muscle-building effects we did when we were younger. Just one egg provides 6 grams of protein, along with enough leucine to support muscle repair while you sleep. It's a simple, natural way to help your body recover, even while you're resting. Linda's story is just one example of how something as simple as an egg can make a significant difference in the lives of older adults. As we age, it's easy to feel like our bodies are no longer capable of the strength and energy they once had. But with small, positive changes like incorporating eggs into your nightly routine, you can support your muscles and wake up feeling stronger and more energized, ready to take on the day ahead. 3. Pumpkin seeds. Small but mighty for relaxation and muscle support. As we age, our bodies change, and sometimes those small discomforts start to feel like bigger problems. For many seniors, one of the most common complaints is waking up every morning feeling stiff and sore. This can become a daily frustration, especially if you've tried everything from stretching to gentle exercise with little to no relief. But what if I told you that the answer could be something as simple as a small handful of pumpkin seeds? Let me share with you the story of Thomas, a 72-year-old retired gardener, who experienced exactly this. Every morning, Thomas woke up feeling like his muscles were locked up. "I stretch, I move, but nothing seems to help," he confided in me, clearly frustrated. It wasn't that Thomas wasn't doing the right things. It was that something was missing from his daily routine, something that many of us overlook: magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that's essential for muscle relaxation. And as we get older, our bodies can sometimes lack it, making our muscles feel tight, even at rest. Without enough magnesium, our muscles may stay tense throughout the night, which often leads to waking up in the morning with aches and stiffness. When I mentioned this to Thomas, we decided to take a look at his diet. And sure enough, he wasn't getting enough magnesium. So, what does this have to do with pumpkin seeds? These little seeds, which may seem small and unimportant, are a powerhouse when it comes to relaxation and muscle support. Just one small handful, about an ounce of pumpkin seeds, provides 37% of your daily magnesium needs. It's such a simple solution that fits perfectly into your evening routine. Eating them before bed helps your muscles relax, giving you the chance to unwind and get the restful sleep you deserve. But it doesn't stop there. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in an amino acid called tryptophan, which your body turns into melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. This means that not only are pumpkin seeds helping your muscles recover overnight, but they're also promoting a deeper, more restful sleep. Imagine waking up the next morning feeling refreshed, your muscles more relaxed, and your body feeling rejuvenated. For someone like Thomas, who had tried everything but still couldn't shake the morning stiffness, this simple change made a world of difference. By adding pumpkin seeds to his nightly routine, he began to experience less muscle soreness and better sleep quality. And the best part? It didn't require a complicated regimen or a fancy supplement, just a small handful of these mighty seeds. If you're someone who's been struggling with muscle tension or restless nights, I encourage you to give pumpkin seeds a try. It's a small change, but sometimes the smallest things can make the biggest impact on how we feel. So, next time you're winding down for the evening, consider adding a handful of pumpkin seeds to your bedtime snack. Your muscles and your sleep will thank you. 4. Cottage cheese, the slow-release protein for overnight strength. As the years go by, many people over 60 begin to notice subtle changes in their bodies. One of the most common concerns is a decrease in muscle strength. Everyday activities that used to be simple, like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair, start to feel harder. For many, this gradual loss of strength can become a source of frustration and worry. But there's good news. The solution may be found in something as simple as a small bowl of cottage cheese before bed. Let me tell you a story about Marie, a 76-year-old woman who had been facing this very struggle. Marie had always been independent, but recently she started noticing that her legs were growing weaker. Climbing stairs was becoming a struggle, she told me one day, and I just didn't feel as stable as I once did. As someone who had spent most of her life staying active, this change was disheartening for Marie. She wanted to regain her strength and feel more confident again, but she didn't know where to start. After discussing a few options, we decided to try something simple but effective, adding a small bowl of low-fat cottage cheese to her evening routine. Just a few spoonfuls about 30 minutes before bed. At first, Marie was skeptical. How could something so simple help me? She wondered. But she was willing to give it a try, so we made the change. 3 weeks later, Marie called me, and her voice was full of excitement. I feel stronger, more stable. I wake up with more energy, she said. My legs don't feel so weak anymore. The difference was clear. Marie had more confidence in her steps, and she was able to do the things she had once taken for granted, like walking up the stairs without worrying about her balance. Her body was responding, and she felt empowered again. So, why does cottage cheese work so well, especially for older adults like Marie? The key lies in the protein it contains: casein. Unlike other types of protein, such as whey, which are digested quickly, casein is a slow-digesting protein. This means that when you eat cottage cheese before bed, it provides your muscles with a steady supply of amino acids throughout the night. While you're asleep, your body is able to repair and rebuild muscle tissue, helping prevent muscle breakdown and supporting overall strength. This slow-release protein makes cottage cheese an ideal food for those over 60, as it works while you sleep to nourish your muscles and help with muscle repair. Over time, this can make a big difference in your ability to maintain strength and stability as you age. It's a small change that can lead to big results, helping you wake up feeling stronger and more energized, ready to face the day ahead. In a world filled with trendy diets and complex fitness regimens, it's refreshing to know that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most effective. For Marie, the small addition of cottage cheese to her evening routine turned out to be the key to regaining her strength. And if you're dealing with similar challenges, it might just be the right solution for you too. In conclusion, simple, consistent choices for strength. The key to staying strong after 60 isn't about complicated diets or grueling workouts. It's about making small, consistent choices that support your body's natural recovery process. Whether it's a kiwi, an egg, some pumpkin seeds, or a spoonful of cottage cheese, these foods can work quietly but effectively while you sleep, helping to restore your muscle strength and energy. Your muscles don't have to weaken as you age, they can be rebuilt. It starts with making mindful choices every night, offering your body what it needs to repair and restore. So tonight, instead of going to bed feeling like your strength is slipping away, you can rest easy knowing that your body is rebuilding itself while you sleep. If this story resonated with you, or if you've tried any of these bedtime foods, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your go-to bedtime snack for better sleep and muscle support? Share your experience with us in the comments. Let's continue this journey of health together. Remember, it's not about drastic changes. It's about consistency in small, meaningful choices. Sleep well, eat kindly, and wake up stronger. You've earned it.